Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you'll be watching this session. Welcome to the newspaper review for the 22nd of January 2024. I am Ayo and I'll be reviewing with you today. Today, we have something really worth discussing with you about. Before we go into all that we are for you today, let's go on a quick break and we'll be right back. Welcome back to the newspaper review for the 22nd of January 2024. Like I said earlier, we have something worth discussing with you today. And our headline for today is taken from Business Day. And it says Lagos bans styrofoam, takeaway plates, other single use of plastic. Very quickly, let's look at the news in details. Authorities in Lagos State have banned the use and distribution of styrofoam, the material used to make the takeaway plates. Popular for packing food and parties and from restaurants and other single-use plastic in the state with immediate effect. The ban was announced in a statement by Tokunbo Wahab, the State Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources. According to Wahab, styrofoam and other single-use plastic have become a monster of some sort to the environment, especially because they are non-biodegradable. He noted that these plastics have also been found blocking drainage in the state because of their indiscriminate use in the state. Our state cannot be held hostage to the economic interest of a few wealthy business owners compared to the millions of Lagosians suffering the consequences of indiscriminate dumping of single-use plastics and other types of waste. Wahab noted in the statement, the commissioner pointed to diseases and other inconveniences caused by the use of such plastic materials. He encouraged the use of containers that can be reused over and over again, asking residents of the state to consider it a sacrifice to make to avoid bigger problems. The convenience of single-use plastic comes at a huge cost to the society. We must all make small sacrifices for our collective well-being. The commissioner said, after pointing out that the largest part of waste that the state's waste management have to deal with is styrofoam and other such plastics. He called for arrest of anyone found breaking the law regarding the ban. He has subsequently directed Loma and the KIC against indiscipline to immediately commence the implementation of the ban. He asked two agencies, Lagos Waste Management Authority and Kick Against Indiscipline, to clamp down on all the production companies and distribution outlets for styrofoam in the state to prevent further distribution. So just yesterday, we were made to understand that the Lagos state government has placed a ban on the use of takeaway packs, the regular ones that food vendors and restaurants use. Mostly the one that most Nigerians call disposable takeaways, as it will be displayed on the screen for you to see what they are talking about. But I feel like before this banning is enforced, I felt they could have given wholesalers and retailers ultimatum for how long they should use to dispose the takeaway they have in their custody at the moment. So there are a lot of wholesalers and retailers that may have this takeaway pack stocked up in their store at the moment. Some of them might have just made new orders. Some of them may have just bought them, or the ones that they have in stock. I feel they could have just given them an ultimatum for them to dispose all of the takeaways that they have in their custody, pending the time they will get to place the ban fully. I feel a lot of lives should be affected for this because there are people that do this as their daily living. This is what they sell for a living. And if a ban is placed on it immediately, that means all the takeaways they have in their storehouses, they may have to trash them out. And this is a time that the economy of the country is not smiling at all. And according to source, we're made to understand that anyone that is found using this takeaway will be arrested immediately. I feel the people that will suffer this thing the most are innocent Nigerians. I mean, there are a lot of people that they are not even aware, if not that we are talking about it, if not that few people has known about this already. There are a lot of Lagosians that do not even know that this ban is going on at the moment. If you go to food vendors as we speak, food vendors are still using it. If you go to restaurants, especially those that are not aware, those that are not in the, those that are in the secluded part of the state that do not know that there is a ban that has been placed on this thing at the moment, there's tendency that they will get to use it. What if they are caught using it? What if they are caught selling it? Or what if they are caught using it to dispense food for people and they get caught? Do they have the money that is needed to bail themselves out of the police custodies? So I feel that before this ban is placed completely, they should give Lagosians ultimatum for them to dispose the takeaway packs that they have in their care pending the time the ban will be placed completely. Then we know that if after, let's say, an ultimatum of a week is given to all Lagosians to dispose this takeaway, and they still have it in their custody after 1 week, then whatever the government do to them, then they should face the music. They should dance to the music, since this is this is what this is an instruction they have refused to yield to. So I feel the people that will get to suffer the consequences of this are Lagosians that are not aware of this. While at the same time, there are some persons that they know that a ban has been placed on this thing, they will still refuse. So we have two categories of people here: those that do not know and those that know, but we insist that whatever happens should happen. Like currently, as we speak in this country, there are some persons that still do not give in to the idea of not using gas for your generator. So talk more of now that people are just doing whatever they can do to make money. So they'll feel like, oh, the government are just wasting their time. So there are still people like that. So we look forward to the government of the state reconsidering this ban that they have placed on the use of takeaway packs. And it is quite understandable. The reason why they want this ban to be enforced, to be imposed, is because this thing is blocking drainage. But if we are to put other things in consideration, is it just takeaway pack that is blocking drainage? If we are to put other things, if you go to drainages, if you go to our gutters, if you see other things, you see plastics, you see cans of drinks, you see ragolis, you see nylon, snacks nylon, you even see clothes, you see a lot of things. So if they just want to place a ban on takeaway, that means they have to place a ban on the other things that are causing this blockage. Other things like plastics, cans of drinks. So if they are to look into this, that they really want to block drain, they really want to prevent drainage blockage. That means they have to place a ban on all other products that are causing these things too, even though the use of takeaway is topping the list. So that means they have to look at other things, consider other options. So we look forward to the Lagos State government to consider this ban for the sake of, yes, it is quite understandable that this is for our well-being. At the same time, for the sake of those that they own, this is their only ways of making income. At the same time, I feel like other measures can be taken to prevent drainage blockage. What if we arrest people that what if people that are found throwing trashes inside the gutters are arrested? With this, we'll get to the drainage blockage will be prevented. What if we have what do they call this thing? This normal parks or whatever they use to dispose waste. What if we have it at each junction, at each miles, at each bus stop for Lagosians to dispose whatever ways they want to dispose at the moment. Because you walk, so you go to some places, you walk miles, and you discover that there are no trash can that you can trash whatever waste you have with you, except for if you want to put them inside your bag. And there are times that there are some debt that you will not even want to accommodate inside your bag, and you just have to look for ways to trash them out. What if they consider other options of creating employment opportunities through this? I mean, if they can, there are so many Nigerians that do not have a job. They can actually create opportunity in this. Get people that will be packing the drainage. Yes, Nigerians are ruining it. They are spoiling it. Yes, get people that will pack this trash out of the drainage, and this trash can also be recycled to do other things. It can be recycled to do a whole lot of things. So I feel there are more opportunities in this thing than mere placing ban on on the use of takeaways. So this brings me to the end of the newspaper review for the 2nd of January 2024. Thank you so much for staying tuned with us on this session. Just before we leave the session, we would like that you follow us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook and on Instagram, you can follow us at Prime Media TV. You can also follow us on our website at Engine Speak. You can also follow us on YouTube, the same Engine Speak. We also have an online mall where you can shop for all sorts of electronic appliances, home appliances, anything fashion. Visit www.romy.com.ng to get unlimited access to any kind of home appliances that you need. Thank you so much for staying tuned with us till this time. I am Ayo, and I remain your reviewer for this session. Thank you. For now, do have a great day.